Okay, welcome back to another video, and we are at the Uptown dollar store by my hometown Walmart. I think this is actually an F case based on the Kia and the tuned Skyline that's here. Now, I haven't really seen much F case, so you know, if it's an F case, which I think it is, then I'm definitely late to it, but then I'd be okay with getting some F cases because I'm kind of unfamiliar. Didn't get really much of a chance at F case. The only F case I seen was at my university town with my university town shoppers. But this has definitely been gone through. I would say this was put out today. I'm just taking a look over here. With how diligently that you had to open that tells me that's an adult. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. That's honestly so childish. Honestly, I can't even believe that we have adults that do that. That looks like the Superchase mix. I doubt there's one here because if that's gone through, then I'm sure that the rest of it is gone through, but good to know. If that's the case, then that's really, really, really good to know because I might be able to have a chance at this. I would definitely say that's the right case based off of the bug and off of the two Beetles, that is. But with that being said, I already have everything I want from that case and that case. The only thing I would take is a treasure hunter or a super. So with that being said, I'll see you at the next stop, wherever that may be. Okay, so back at Walmart, and we got ourselves a Q case restock. I've seen a few of these regular Ford RS 2000s. Picked up one of those. The Triumphs are missing, which are the treasure hunts. I'd say a couple of those are missing. The F40 and the Silverado weren't here, but I can't sit here and complain because I am finding some Ferraris. Finding that one, and I found that one. The only one I'm missing now is going to be that yellow F40. I'm sure I'll find it. And there's some really good cars in the P and Q case. We skipped past the P case, so there's some of these carryovers I'll definitely pick up, and that's one of them that bends. So honestly, just happy to see Q case. There's the recolor of the 8-ball. That's really cool. I like that Viper too. I'm gonna pick up another Viper. But with that being said, I'll see you at the next stop. We had some pretty good stuff here. All right, back at the Walmart out of town. They also got a Q case bin by the looks of things. Plenty of these little SF90s left behind, which I'm surprised. And a couple some RS 2000s were hanging up there. Everything was there again except the Silverados, the F40s, and any Triumphs. But that's okay. I'm sure I'll find them at some point. Honestly, pretty cool to see people leaving those Ferraris behind. I am going to take two more. I'm going to leave some. I'm going to pick up the Cyclones to open one of these National Icons Porsches, and I did find an Evo. Okay, so I'm back at the Canadian Tire in my university town. Looks like we got some monster trucks here. Is that a Chase? I don't know, that might be a Chase, but either way, I don't collect those anymore. From what I'm seeing, the big thing that we got is modern classics here. These are all from last year. These are just leftover cars that there's no even real need to go through it. I was hoping maybe Hammer Drop because those were pulling out Stratos chases in those. But everything's here except the R32, but that's okay. I've got this set already, so I'm gonna leave them for the next one. So I was just about on my way out of here and I noticed a H-case shipper. It's a Dutch shipper. Everything's here except the treasure. Everything is here. So I'm probably like the second person to this because I wouldn't expect these to be here. And those are nice, I will say that. That is a nice Silverado, probably one of the nicest releases in the last probably 10 years. There's the dots, and that's another nice one, and even the R33's here. But that's all good. I've got everything here. See you at the next stop. Okay, so I'm back at the downtown dollar store, the same, and they got some, appears to be Diecast. They got the exact same case in. They just had 2 boxes, and boom, boom. This is the first time I've ever found 2 Superchases at one stop. And these are my first 2 Superchases in quite some time too. It has been a long time. The last one I found in store was probably the Corvette. The Corvette at the pawn shop. So that's cool, and the first time to find 2 at one place. But the Hot Wheels have already been gone through. Doesn't seem like there's any treasure hunts or anything worth grabbing there, but I'm definitely gonna take these bad boys. That's cool. So I'm very happy about that. Sweet. So we got another doozy of a pet hunt to finish off today. And this time it's 2 Superchases. This is the first time ever since they introduced Superchases that I found more than 1 at one stop. And let alone to find 2 of these. I gotta say, I actually like this casting. Matchbox did a decent job with it. Looks really sharp. I do like it in orange. But this is the first time I found 2 at one stop. My first Superchase in over 2 years, probably closer to 2.5 now. And that was the last one I found was at a pawn shop. Before that, the last one I found was the Porsche at Dollarama as well. If the videos will be on my page somewhere, I'm sure you could find them. They're still up. But again, I won't hold you very long for this outro. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Share this with your friends, family, cats, dogs, squirrels. Share it with whoever. Happy hunting, and stay safe.